So biblical literalism, in a nutshell, is basically saying that the meaning of the Bible is best understood as the plain and straightforward meaning of the words of the text. Most of the time, people who claim to take a literalist reading of the Bible are not doing that. They understand the use of metaphor, for example. So they understand that the kind of uses of language can be figurative at times. But they're looking for a reading of the Bible that makes sense to a contemporary reader, straight off the page, and this is important, in translation. Okay. Sometimes a more educated reader will be also thinking about ancient languages, sometimes. But it's that kind of plain, straightforward meaning. And the kind of unspoken plea is not to complicate things. That's kind of what's underneath it. What's interesting is that many people today think that literalist readings of the Bible are the dominant ways of reading the Bible, the dominant way, is particularly in American Christianity, because it gets a lot of press, frankly. But actually reading the text in that way is pretty much a modern invention, and for centuries and centuries of Christian reading of the Bible, that was actually considered to be a very superficial way of reading the Bible. That was the kind of easiest, simplest understanding of the Bible, but not the deepest, not the most spiritual, not the most important. In some sense, literalist reading of the Bible has also been a kind of defense against some of the more recent, and by recent I don't mean very recent, I mean modernist readings of the Bible that take into consideration historical criticism and literary criticism. But when you get down to it and you really talk with people in great detail, I will often find, and I'm not alone in this, that many literal readers of the Bible, many literalist readers of the Bible actually don't read the Bible that way, and they don't read the Bible very much, which is another very interesting question, is the great gap between what many people will claim about the Bible and their actually very limited knowledge of it.